Have you ever paused to consider how the habits and choices you make on a daily basis can shape the future of your well-being, happiness, and longevity? From the food you eat to the relationships you foster and the mindset you nurture, these seemingly mundane decisions may seem small at the time, but they often hold long-lasting consequences. Over the course of our lives, the sum of these choices can have a profound impact on our overall quality of life, especially as we grow older. In this video, we delve into 12 uncomfortable truths about aging, truths that are often left unsaid, yet are vital for anyone who wishes to age with wisdom, grace, and fulfillment. These insights, though sometimes hard to digest, offer essential guidance for understanding what to expect as you age and how to navigate this inevitable phase of life with a positive outlook. Stay with us through each truth because the final lesson might transform the way you approach the future. If you want to live a life that's not marked by regret, but by purpose and fulfillment, this discussion is meant for you. I encourage you to like this video as it helps me continue providing valuable content on this topic. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with future discussions. Throughout this video, I'll also be inviting you to share your thoughts, and if you enjoy the content, comment with a 1 below. On the other hand, if you feel there's something I could improve upon, I welcome constructive feedback as well. Part 1. The weight of resentment toward family. As we age, it's natural for emotions to run deep, and sometimes we may harbor feelings of resentment, especially toward our children or close family members. This is particularly true when we feel that the sacrifices we've made throughout our lives are either unnoticed or underappreciated. It can be disheartening to watch our loved ones move on with their own lives, seemingly indifferent to the sacrifices we've made. Over time, this resentment accumulates, much like carrying a backpack filled with heavy stones. Every negative thought or unresolved issue adds more weight, making it harder to experience peace and joy in the present. The emotional burden can affect not only our mental health but also our physical well-being, as constant negative emotions can elevate stress levels, weaken our immune system, and lead to chronic conditions such as high blood pressure. Letting go of resentment is not about excusing anyone's actions, but rather about freeing ourselves from the mental and emotional weight that holds us back from living our lives fully. The first step in releasing resentment is self-reflection, taking a moment to honestly assess how we feel and why. Writing down our frustrations without judgment or fear of how it sounds is a powerful tool. Once the feelings are out in the open, it's important to assess whether holding on to these emotions is truly worth the toll they take on our mental and physical health. Forgiveness in this context is an act of self-care, a means of creating space for peace, understanding, and healing. 2. The neglect of personal hygiene. As the years go by, many people find it more difficult to maintain the personal hygiene practices they once adhered to. This can be due to a variety of factors: physical limitations, lack of energy, or even changes in lifestyle and priorities. Personal hygiene, however, is more than just a superficial concern. It plays a critical role in our physical health and psychological well-being. Neglecting basic self-care routines like showering regularly or brushing our teeth can lead to feelings of embarrassment, isolation, and a diminished sense of self-worth. When we stop caring for ourselves in these simple ways, it becomes harder to maintain the confidence and sense of dignity that we deserve. Maintaining hygiene is an act of self-respect and reflects how we feel about ourselves. The simple act of taking a shower, combing your hair, and wearing clean clothes can significantly boost one's mood and confidence. These practices serve as foundational elements in nurturing a positive self-image and contributing to overall mental and emotional well-being. The key here is consistency. It's not about perfection or striving for some unattainable standard, but rather about maintaining a consistent effort to care for oneself daily, even if it's just in small ways. Regular hygiene routines, like taking care of your skin, washing your hands, or grooming your hair, are not only about appearance. They help reinforce your sense of self-worth and enable you to face the world with confidence. 3. The pitfalls of social isolation. As we age, it's easy to retreat into the comfort of solitude. Many older adults isolate themselves because they fear becoming a burden to others, or they feel disconnected from younger generations. This isolation can take a significant emotional toll. Human beings are social creatures by nature, and the absence of meaningful interactions can lead to loneliness, depression, and a general sense of detachment. While it's essential to enjoy solitude and have moments of introspection, withdrawing completely from social engagement can result in a lack of emotional fulfillment and a decline in mental health. Social connections, even the smallest ones, are vital for maintaining emotional health. Reaching out to friends or family members, even if it's just a quick phone call or a casual chat, can provide immense emotional support. Participating in community events or joining social groups that align with your interests can also foster a sense of belonging and purpose. These connections are reminders that you matter, that you are seen, and that you have much to offer the world around you. It's important to recognize that social connections aren't always about grand events or constant socializing. They can be simple moments that help combat feelings of isolation. 4. The trap of living to impress others. In today's world, where social media and consumer culture often dictate what success and happiness look like, the pressure to present a perfect image can be overwhelming. This pressure intensifies as we age, especially when we start to feel the clock ticking, and the fear of being left behind grows stronger. Many people, driven by the need for external validation, find themselves constantly trying to impress others, whether through the cars they drive, the clothes they wear, or the lifestyle they maintain. We see this in the quest for the ideal appearance, the perfect home, and the most impressive accomplishments. While these things might give temporary satisfaction or admiration, they often come at the expense of personal peace and fulfillment. Living to impress others ultimately leads to exhaustion and stress. It requires an inordinate amount of energy and resources to maintain a facade of perfection. Over time, this pursuit can create a profound sense of emptiness, as the true essence of who we are is buried beneath layers of societal expectations. We may start to forget what it means to live for ourselves rather than for the approval of others. This detachment from authenticity can lead to a feeling of disconnection, not just from others, but from ourselves. In contrast, embracing authenticity is far more rewarding and sustainable. The beauty of aging with grace lies in the freedom to shed the pressure of impressing others. True fulfillment comes from being honest with ourselves about who we are, including our imperfections and flaws. By doing so, we invite deeper, more meaningful relationships. People are drawn to authenticity. When we are genuine, we attract those who appreciate us for our true selves. Living authentically isn't about perfection. It's about aligning our daily choices with our core values, passions, and interests. By focusing on what truly matters to us, rather than trying to live up to societal standards, we begin to experience a deeper sense of contentment. This shift allows us to connect with others on a more profound level, creating relationships that are built on trust and mutual respect, not superficial appearances. Rather than constantly measuring our worth based on the approval of others, we should take time to reflect on what brings us joy, what makes us feel alive, and what resonates with our true self. As we grow older, the pursuit of authenticity not only fosters personal fulfillment, but also enriches our lives in ways that external validation never could. Embracing who we are, imperfections and all, helps us lead a life that is not dictated by the judgments of others, but driven by our own desires for happiness and growth. This shift in mindset is one of the most liberating aspects of aging, allowing us to let go of external pressures and instead focus on what makes us truly happy. 5. Ignoring your physical health. When we are younger, many of us feel invincible, believing that we can push through physical discomfort and neglect our health without facing any long-term consequences. It's easy to overlook the importance of regular checkups, exercise, and healthy eating habits when we are focused on career, family, or social obligations. However, as we age, the effects of this neglect become much more apparent and harder to ignore. The small, seemingly insignificant choices we make in our youth can accumulate into serious health issues later in life. Ignoring our physical health during our younger years can lead to chronic conditions that could have been prevented with proactive care. For example, untreated hypertension, poor eating habits, and a sedentary lifestyle can lead to serious complications such as heart disease, diabetes, or joint problems. While these conditions may have been manageable or preventable early on, by the time we reach our later years, they often become more challenging to address. In some cases, ignoring these issues can even result in a diminished quality of life. Physical health is not just about how we look. It's about maintaining the strength and vitality needed to enjoy life and perform everyday activities. Regular exercise, even something as simple as walking or stretching, is crucial for maintaining flexibility, improving circulation, and boosting energy levels. It also plays a vital role in mental health by releasing endorphins that improve mood and reduce stress. Additionally, maintaining a healthy weight, eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, and staying hydrated are all essential for supporting the body's systems as we age. While it's true that our bodies naturally change with age, this doesn't mean that we should resign ourselves to poor health. Small changes can have a big impact. For example, reducing processed foods, incorporating more plant-based meals, or even just engaging in physical activity for 30 minutes a day can significantly improve long-term wellness. Regular visits to the doctor for checkups are also essential for identifying potential issues early. Preventative care, such as screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and cancer, is key to catching health problems before they become serious. Furthermore, mental health plays an integral role in physical health. Stress, anxiety, and depression can take a serious toll on the body over time, weakening the immune system and contributing to chronic conditions. It's important to not only prioritize physical health, but also take care of our mental and emotional well-being. Meditation, mindfulness, therapy, and even social engagement can help manage stress and keep the mind sharp. By taking an active role in maintaining our health, we can age gracefully and avoid the regret of not having done more to care for ourselves earlier on. It's never too late to start making healthier choices. Taking small steps now, whether it's cutting back on unhealthy habits or increasing physical activity, can have a profound impact on how we feel and function as we continue to age. Ultimately, the choices we make today will determine the quality of our health and happiness in the years to come.